Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your jIS News for Tuesday, December 31, or last of 2013. The Education Ministry says a meeting held Monday to resolve the matter of principals participating in a mandated training program was successful. School board chairmen were summoned to the meeting following Education Minister Ronald Thwaites' recent declaration to Parliament that the ministry would take steps to ensure that principals complied with the training of the National College for Educational Leadership (NCEL). Minister Thwaites had reported that many principals from schools deemed to be underperforming had not been participating. At Monday's meeting, the board chairs expressed disappointment with the actions of their principals. They gave a commitment to conduct their own investigations to determine what may have contributed to the non-compliance and said it was expected that their principals would become compliant by the end of January. And still on education, the Portfolio Minister says several strategies are to be employed in 2014 to improve mathematics performance among primary and secondary students. Minister Ronald Thwaites says based on current performance levels, the target of 85% mastery among grade 4 students will not be met by the year 2015. The same is true for some other targets which have now been pushed back to 2018.
We will no doubt have to adjust the target of 85% of the candidates sitting CSEC or an equivalent examination and attaining a pass in mathematics. Now we're 26 percentage points below the first target, and we are 43 percentage points away from the second target, which is the CSEC one. We must strive to get as close to these targets as we can over the next 2 years.
Minister Thwaites was speaking at a recent mathematics teachers conference. To improve performance levels, he says 50 mathematics specialists will be recruited and placed in schools that are having the most difficulties. The ministry is also committed to sourcing $150 million in additional resources next fiscal year to advance the National Mathematics Project. Residents of Darlington, Westmoreland are one step closer to accessing improved healthcare in their own center of excellence. Phase 1 of the upgrading project was recently completed at a cost of $25 million.
Community members will be able to access services including pharmacy, dental, diagnostic services, medicine, obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, dermatology.
The facility was officially reopened to the public on December 20 following extensive work on the roof, walkways, fencing, sanitary facilities, waiting areas, and staff accommodation.
In addition, 3 office spaces were created for environmental health, areas for maternal and child health services, and we also had 4 clinical areas put in place. Nurses station, waiting room for play area, community health aid room, staff and patient room, bathrooms, immunization storage rooms, among the improvement.
Additional work costing a total of $75 million will be done to make Darlington a center of excellence. Cabinet has approved a public-private partnership transaction structure for a port community system (PCS) and the issuing of requests for proposals to pre-qualified parties. The implementation of the system will improve the ease of doing business in Jamaica and is in keeping with efforts to develop a global cargo transshipment and logistics hub.
The Port Community System is an electronic platform which connects multiple systems operated by the various public and private organizations within the port community as a single, shared, and organized window which will optimize, manage, and automate smooth port and logistics processes.
Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner says Cabinet also approved the structuring of a public-private partnership PPP model for the operation of the Kingston Container Terminal KCT. This is in keeping with efforts to grant a long-term concession to a global terminal operator with the necessary experience, market linkages, and capital to operate and expand the KCT.
There are 3 firms which qualified for the right to participate in the request for proposal. The qualified bidders are the Port of Singapore, the Terminal Link Consortium, and Dubai Ports.
Senator Faulkner says the next step is to issue confidential memorandum and the request for proposal. And finally, the Tourism Ministry is moving to secure more investment in the sector. Portfolio Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says significant investment is needed to improve and expand the tourism product.
We need more investment, we need more rooms, we need more product. There are certain times in the year that it's very challenging to get rooms.
Minister McNeil was addressing a function held on Sunday to celebrate the arrival of the 2 millionth visitor to the island. And that's it for jIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.